Hey, it's Kurt here from Go For It Adventures. I am so glad you've tuned in as my daughter McKenna and I complete the final 3 days of our epic 9-day road trip from our hometown in southern British Columbia to California, where we do a whole bunch of park hopping through different national parks and theme parks. If you haven't already done so, please check out parts 1 and 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, so today we were actually going to do the Oogie Boogie Bash this evening. We decided not to get tickets for the park for the day because, well, it's only half a day that you're paying full price for. So yeah, so we thought we would just take the morning off, sleep in a little bit, and then we decided to come down to Garden Walk. Really cool shopping district right near Disneyland. We ate at Bubba Gump's Shrimp Company, which is always fantastic, and you can see some cool decorations right here. Bubba Gump's is right on the corner of Garden Walk, and I've never actually been here before, so we're gonna go check it out. And looks like they got some pretty cool decorations going on and some really nice shops, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm kind of glad we decided to take a little bit of time to come and do this morning. Okay, so that was nice. I mean, it was it's kind of like a shopping district like downtown Disney. It's got some nice shops. It's got quite a few restaurants, so it might be a good option if you want to eat out somewhere. Maybe you're going to the park on a different day, or maybe you want to leave the park for a little bit, take a break from all the crowds, and come and have a sit-down restaurant. It might be a great place to check it out. Yeah, I thought it was, it was well decorated and looked kind of nice. It's not like it was Disney design or that level of decorating and stuff like that, but it was still more than pleasant to walk through, much better than walking along the sidewalk, and a great place to just check out and spend a little time. So this is the cool Oogie Boogie Halloween kind of, I don't know if it's a gingerbread house or it's not, Halloween cake. And there are 13 hidden Mickeys. You can see some of them. There's one right here. You can walk around the back and take a look on the back side and find some too. But I have not been able to find them all. The little guy in this brick right here. One in the candy right there. But yeah, it is pretty darn cool. And this cake is huge. So if you come to the Grand Californian lobby, check out this giant Halloween Oogie Boogie cake. We just had an early dinner at Flo's V8 Cafe, and I haven't been there in a few years. And yeah, we ordered the fried chicken dinner, and it was fantastic. I was very, very pleasantly surprised. I expected it to be decent, but it was really, really good. Really juicy and tender, great flavor. The seasoning was fantastic. The breading had this perfect crunch. It was really good. It was the best chicken I've had in a long time. And the mashed potatoes with the gravy was also really, really good. The gravy had just an amazing flavor. So yeah, something I would highly recommend. It was very, very good.
Perfect. Well, hello there. Visiting royalty, huh? Where did you go?
That's pretty awesome. I love the characters throughout all the treat trails here at the Oogie Boogie Bash. It's fantastic. It's so cool to see all the different villains.
Black. Duh.
Black's not a color.
Yes, it is. It's literally all the colors absorbed into one. Duh.
Exactly. So
yeah, think about it for next time before you say black is not a color.
Wow, we're having a great time so far. We're about an hour, just over an hour into the Oogie Boogie Bash itself. Yeah, and we've seen some really cool characters. We saw Hook, and we saw Sid from Toy Story, and we saw Mr. Incredible. Not all of the characters are villains. We saw Lightning McQueen and Mater just now. And I mean, look at this. Look at this place. It just looks fantastic at night. I love Cars Land at night, especially at Halloween or Christmas. So, yeah, so far this has been pretty cool.
What's your favorite candy? Yeah. Skittles. I like Skittles. Taste the rainbow.
Hey, what I talk to you here?
This is what kids consider scary these days. You're joking! You're joking!
Could someone tell him who I am?
Maleficent!
Very good. Say it louder. Let it reverberate from the mountains, the towns, the forests.
Maleficent!
Very good.
Are you gonna sing it for us?
Oh no, my dear. I have to save that for my incantations.
Oh, of
I
course.
have 86 flowers now. I have to do 86 songs to accompany that. That's why I look so young and beautiful.
Wow.
It's exhausting work looking this good. Trust me.
I bet.
You don't want this.
I bet it is. Right now we have just entered Villain's Grove, which is a super cool event in the Red Root Trail in Grizzly Peak area, and it is just super cool.
Always here am I. Been painted by roses red.
Spectacular. Awesome. That was definitely one of the highlights of the night. Super, super cool. I highly recommend it if you come to the Oogie Boogie Bash.
Double bypass brain transplant. I presented baby face to my sister Hannah and said, Hannah, look, it's your baby doll. She's feeling better now. She's ready to play. My sister Hannah then screamed her head off and ran out of the room. I guess you could say baby face screamed her head off too.
Nice. That's awesome.
You're welcome.
Okay, so yeah, we just after 11 o'clock. Oogie Boogie Bash is officially over right now, but we just thought we would take a gander through Cars Land and just check it out. It's just such a cool area. It's just themed so well and decorated so well for Halloween, and I just love the ambiance and feel of it. And so yeah, great time to just you know, casually relax and enjoy the final few moments in the park. Love what they're doing at the end of the walk here with the eyeballs in the windows. Super cool. Okay, so today the plan is to head to California's Great America for their Tricks and Treats Halloween party. That doesn't start till 4, so we had a few hours to kill, so we thought we would come down to do Fisherman's Wharf, maybe have a bread bowl, have some lunch, sit by the water, and just check things out. And it's kind of cool. It doesn't cost too much to come here. And it's just a cool place to hang out and to see lots of gift shops and stores and lots of little places to eat, and just sit by the water and just enjoy the feel of this place. So this is what we decided to get for lunch. We got some fresh fish and chips and some clam chowder and a boudin bread bowl. And you can't come to San Francisco's Fisherman's Wharf without getting a boudin sourdough bread bowl. Yeah, this looks really good. So this is where we had lunch, and you know what? It was quite good, and it was a good value. The chowder was quite good. The fish were excellent, and yeah, so quite a value. A lot of the restaurants around here are quite expensive, but the bread bowl was only $10.99. So yeah, I can't complain about that. We're gonna go check out this Musée Mécanique over here, just see what that's about. So this Museum Mécanique is quite interesting. It's got all kinds of old games and toys and little items like grip strength test and all kinds of cool little vending machines, and it's pretty cool. There's you know, old style shooting games, and yeah, it's pretty interesting. It doesn't cost anything to come in, so yeah, worth taking a few minutes out of your day and checking it out if you're in San Francisco by Fisherman's Wharf. So there are several really cool old press machines, penny press machines in here. So if you're into pressing pennies, this is kind of a neat place to come check out. Yeah, I've never seen machines quite like this. I've collected a lot of pressed pennies over the years, and it's kind of neat. You can see the penny goes in and it pushes the penny through. The penny comes out on this side, flips up, and dumps out your penny. It's pretty cool. Something to check out if you like to press pennies. We just stepped out the back door of the Museum Mécanique, and this is kind of cool. There's an old submarine here, and looks like an old ship of some kind. The Jeremiah O'Brien, it looks like it says. And then you can see way off in the distance, there's Alcatraz Island. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool just being here even for just a little while. So hey, well, we just got into California's Great America, and so far decorations look pretty good. There's pretty good theming, and yeah, there's a stage here. This is the first time I've been to this event, so we're kind of figuring it out and learning together. But yeah, I'm excited to see what this Tricks and Treats event has to offer. Area here is called Spooky Spires. It looks kind of cool. It's a kind of ghost and skull and skeleton and whatever kind of thing. pretty decent decorating, and an old hearse up here. I like the little skeleton flamingos. Kind of cool. Well, so far, I mean, say the decorations are cool and the atmosphere is pretty cool, but it's a little disappointing. Most of the activities that they have set out here are for kids 12 and under, which means my daughter, who's 13, can't participate. And it just means that that families, you know, families with older kids can't really participate, or with mixed, you got some kids under 12 and some kids over 12, then they can't all participate together, and it's kind of too bad. It shouldn't really be that way. I know, you know, we just did the Oogie Boogie Bash at Disneyland, and everybody can participate. You pay to get in, you all get to participate in all the activities, and that just made it pretty cool. So I wish this event was more like that, but we're still gonna have a good time. We're gonna roll with it, but that's just my take on it. Is, you know, if you want it to be a family event, then allow everyone in the family to participate. Anyway, we're gonna move on and see what we're gonna do next.
Don't go out tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life.
There's quite a bit of live action stuff going on in this park today, so that's kind of cool.
I hear hurricanes are blowing. I know the end is coming soon.
This is kind of cool. They've got these little outdoor campfires here. People can just kind of sit around and enjoy some flame and kind of relax while they listen to the sounds of coasters going off around them.
Everybody, let me hear you scream!
That's some pretty cool.
Thank you, smelly people!
Pretty cool live entertainment going on in the park here.
Actually,
Again, some more cool live entertainment going on. It's like a good family show. This area looks really cool at night. Well lit. Again, there was some more live entertainment here earlier. Okay, so California's Great America is just closed. We're just kind of working our way out of the park. And you know what? We had a great night. The theming and the decorations were quite good. There's lots of live entertainment. Our dinner was very good. And the lines were not very long for the most part, because a lot of people were doing other activities, I think. And it wasn't super crowded, so it was still a great night. A little disappointing that we couldn't participate in a lot of the Halloween activities that were going on. That, to be honest, when I bought the tickets, I assumed were part of the tickets, but yeah, overall we had a great time. We rode Gold Striker twice, we rode Flight Deck twice, we got on every other coaster that was open in the park basically, and we had a lot of fun. And there were some games to play that you know, you buy tokens or whatever, and my daughter won a couple of Squishmallow stuffies or whatever, and so she's happy. And yeah, overall I think it was an excellent night, and yeah, we look forward to coming back again sometime in the future. My only complaint was, other than the not being able to participate in the Halloween activities, were some of the operations were really slow. Gold Striker was averaging 4.5 minutes per cycle to load and dispatch each train, and that's just really slow. And we noticed the same thing on a couple of the other rides. It's just really slow operations, which, because the lines were not super long, wasn't super punishing. But boy, if it had been a busy day, that would have been another story. But yeah, we still got a lot done, and we still had a great time. So, and I really do like the feel of this park. It's a bit of a smaller park, but it's really well maintained, really well decorated, and it really is a nice park. Anyway, you guys all have a good night, and
well, we're in the Siskiyou National Forest, not too far from Crater Lake, and this is just a beautiful drive. It takes a little bit longer to get home this way, but but it's a much nicer drive, way more beautiful than taking the interstate, and you just get to see some of, you know, the beautiful world that we live in. And I love taking these little secondary highways and checking out what an area has to offer.
Okay, so here we are at Crater Lake. Like I said, it's one of the best values in travel you can get. Didn't cost us anything to get in because we already had the $80 National Parklands recreation pass. And I mean, look at the view from here. Absolutely spectacular. It's a little bit cool up here right now. It's pretty early in the morning, but yeah, it's beautiful. And we're gonna just do a quick drive around the rim drive. We'll have a few hours. Normally we would spend a little bit more time here, but we're just, you know, breaking up the drive home with a couple of hours doing this little stop. And what a great way to mix up your driving day and just enjoy some of the nature in this part of the world. Here we are. We're on East Rim Drive, kind of in the northeast corner of the Rim Drive. And again, just look at the spectacular view. You can see Wizard Island over there, and these cliffs over here are super cool. Quite stunning. They look like they have some sort of green algae on them. And it's just beautiful. And you just see the just sapphire blue color of the water. I don't know if it shows up very well on the camera, but it just looks spectacular. The sun kind of reflecting off of it. Absolutely love it. So here we are again on the East Rim Drive, but this is looking east instead of looking west out over the lake. And you can see this just gorgeous valley here. There in the background of the picture or the shot is Mount Scott, which is the highest point in the park right now. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking mountain. Looks like it's a volcano as well. Again, just stunning views. You can just see for miles. So here on the southern part of the East Rim Drive, there's a Phantom Ship overlook, and you can see the Phantom Ship there. It's kind of a cool looking little island. Kind of a little iconic piece of Crater Lake lore. And again, the views are just spectacular. The rocks and the cliffs here. I don't know if it shows up in the video, but they've just got some spectacular color and I don't know, layers, and I don't know, they just they look pretty awesome. And then you can see out across the lake here. And again, even these cliffs on the far side are just super cool looking. Okay, so here we are on the Rim Drive, and it really is a beautiful drive, and really enjoying it.
The Lady of the Forest Trail.
So we decided to do it's a fairly short little Lady of the Forest trail. And I just found this was a little bit funny. It says detour, temporary river crossing, proceed with caution. And here is the mighty river that we are crossing. One step. Well, I'm glad we were able to manage that. It is very cute though. It is very cute. Are you gonna make it? She made it safely. Looks like they're rebuilding the original bridge that was here. Well, this is why I always carry tire plugs. I've got these radial tire repair rubber plugs. So whenever you're going on a road trip and I've got an air compressor, every once in a while you never know what happens. There was a bunch of loose rocks in the road, and it looked like a bunch of rocks had tumbled off of a cliff. And I swerved out of a bunch of the bigger ones, but a smaller one just caught the edge of the tire and gave me a little puncture. And yeah, so I wondered if something happened, and then I saw the tire pressure monitor was telling me that it was getting low. So that's okay. I've got the equipment ready, and that's what that's what you need to be prepared when you're going on a road trip somewhere. So hopefully the plug will hold, and it looks like I'm almost at a good pressure now. So so yeah, so hopefully the pressure will, the plug will hold, and based on where this hole is, I'll probably have to replace these tires. Yeah, a little tip: be prepared, and things happen. This is the first time I've ever gotten a flat on a road trip, and I've done a few 100,000 kilometers worth of road tripping. So, but this is why you plan ahead and be prepared.
So after having a wonderful time at Crater Lake National Park, we were able to limp the van the 110 miles to Roseburg, Oregon, where we went to the Les Schwab dealer, and they were able to hook us up with a new used tire to replace the damaged tire. A shout out to them. Their service was excellent, and they got us on our way quickly. And later that evening, we were able to make the rest of our journey back home. So that concludes what was a wonderful 9-day trip. Thank you so much for joining us, for watching with us, and I just hope that you enjoy these videos. If you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe, as it really does help our channel. And until we meet again, just remember that adventure is out there, so go for it.